Hello friends, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to take a look at the exam paper for GATE, which happened in 2021, and I have downloaded this paper from the IIT Kharagpur website. You can also download it, and the main motive for using this paper is to find out whether you can prepare on your own or do you need any guidance. So let's see how we can answer these questions. Do these require a very high level of knowledge, or is it enough to study just the general topics online, which is a good strategy? Let's see how we happen to make our answers. Okay, so here. So, question one is according to a recent article in a medical journal, consuming curcumin from turmeric significantly lowers the risk of COVID 19. The researchers draw this conclusion from a study that found that people who consumed one or more teaspoons of curcumin extract every day were half as likely to be diagnosed with the disease as people who did not consume curcumin. Which of the following, if true, most weakens the argument in the article? So, so see, the main part is if you are eating curcumin and you think that it will help you in COVID 19, it should be clear that the connection between curcumin and the connection between immunity is connected with the something in curcumin and not with something other than curcumin. But the only thing which we know right now is that of the people who have been tested by this feeding the curcumin and then monitoring their uh, level of response, we need to see which of these points will be making it weaker. Making it weaker means when curcumin is leading to efficiency, something will say no, curcumin is not leading to efficiency. So let's see directly which one of the above contradicts or makes it weaker. Okay. In another study, people who were given a zinc supplement every day were more than 4 times less likely to be diagnosed with COVID 19 as those who did not. This doesn't directly concern either with immunity and curcumin, or it doesn't say anything about curcumin alone. Okay, it's only saying something new about zinc. So we are not concerned with how zinc affects the immunity unless zinc is part of curcumin or something, but it is not so. Then all the participants in the study were from the same state where no other species or herbs are consumed. It doesn't matter because even if there are no herbs consumed, there can be some other minerals can be consumed, right? So this is also a unnecessary claim. The participants who consumed curcumin were also more likely to exercise than those who did not. Now, this is a quite important claim because it makes the responsibility of curcumin reduce, because now the responsibility or the connection between curcumin and immunity is getting diluted by the person's habit of exercising. Okay, so maybe it happens to the exercise happens to make it more immunity, make it more immune. But now there is another point. In another study, COVID 19 patients who were given curcumin were no more likely to recover than others. But since this is talking of another study, we are not directly concerned with these people, which are part of our example. So it may be that many different studies and many different conclusions, but we have to deal with our study. And since this C statement was talking directly of the uh, connection between curcumin and immunity, so therefore I think C is the option. So then let's go to the second question. Fruit Inc. carried out an internet advertisement campaign for its beverage Coco Loco. After the campaign, the director of the advertising company conducted a survey and found that the Coco Loco sales were higher than that of the Tender Juice, a competing product from Juice Incorporated. Okay, the agency concluded that the internet advertising campaign is more effective than advertising through other media. Which of the following statements could strengthen the conclusion above by the agency? Okay, so so there two cases are given. One is the Coco Loco, another is Tender Juice. So we know that one had a internet advertising campaign, and this is Coco Loco. Uh, another had some other media campaign. Okay, maybe that is Tender Juice by Juice Incorporated. So how will we strengthen the claim that advertising by internet, that is Coco Loco case, is more effective than advertising by other means? We don't know what other means, but that example is from Tender Juice. Let's see. A point is a 2 rupees discount was offered on Coco Loco during the campaign period. So, okay, if the rupees 2 discount is offered, that that means we are not only talking of the type of advertising, we are including the price of the product. So we are not talking of the price of the product here. We are only talking of which means of advertising, which mode of advertising is more effective. And this is not explained by point A. And then second point, Coco Loco sales were higher than those of Tender Juice before the internet campaign. So if this is the case, Coco Loco is anyways higher than the other one. Still, the conclusion remains unaffected because we want to know whether internet advertising is more effective than its competitor. But here, even without internet advertising, Coco Loco is still more. There is a starting gap between Coco Loco and Tender Juice, but we don't know whether this gap is also amplified during the advertising by internet. Then there is a C point. A newspaper advertisement campaign the previous year did not increase Coco Loco sales. Now this is more important. This is more important because this directly connects the case of Coco Locos increase in sales with the with the change in advertising. If the advertising was only other means, and if the advertising was only internet, the internet advertising relates to higher sales. So that's why there is a balance in favor of internet advertising. So I think C is the correct option. Only these two questions we discussed today.